Hello everyone, welcome back to Emstine TV. In today's video, we are going to be looking at Africa's fastest growing economies in 2022 and 2023 forecast for Kenya, Nigeria, Ghana and more. In fact, all the countries in Africa, we are going to look at their economics forecast as they growing in 2022. Thanks to my returning subscribers, you all are amazing. Thanks for the continued love and support. And if you are new to the family, please do us a favor by subscribing and joining the family, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell. The International Monetary Fund, that is the IMF, recently released its World Economic Outlook database for October 2021 that features the organization's projected gross domestic product growth for countries across the world. Here is how African economies are expected to perform over the coming 2 years, ranked according to anticipated growth in 2022. We are going to see their GDP both in 2022 and in 2023. We start with 1. Seychelles. In 2022, Seychelles will have 7.7% GDP. In 2023, it will have 6.8% GDP. 2. Rwanda. In 2022, Rwanda will have 7.0%, while in 2023, it will have 8.1%. 3. Mauritius. In 2022, Mauritius will have 6.7 GDP, while in 2023, it will have 4.0 GDP. 4. Niger. In 2022, Niger will have 6.6 GDP, while in 2023, it will have 10.4 GDP. 5. Benin. In 2022, Benin will have 6.5 GDP, while in 2023 it will have 6.5 GDP. Same. 6. Cabo Verde. In 2022, it will have 6.5 GDP, while in 2023 it will have 6.1 GDP. 7. South Sudan. In 2022, we have 6.5%, while in 2023 it will have 5.6%. 8. Côte d'Ivoire. In 2022, it will have 6.5%, while in 2023, it will have 6.4%. 9. Guinea. In 2022, it will have 6.3%, while in 2023, it will have 5.9% of GDP. 10. Ghana. In 2022, it will have 6.2%, while in 2023, it will have 4.7% of GDP. 11. Kenya. In 2022, it will have 6.0, while in 2023, it will have 5.7% of GDP. 12. The Gambia. In 2022, it will have 6.0%, while in 2023, it will have 6.5% of GDP. 13. Togo. In 2022, it will have 5.9%, while in 2023, it will have 6.1% of GDP. 14. Sierra Leone. In 2022, it will have 5.9%, while in 2023, it will have 4.4% of GDP. 15. Burkina Faso. In 2022, it will have 5.6%, while in 2023, it will have 5.3% of GDP. 16. Democratic Republic of the Congo. In 2022, it will have 5.6%, while in 2023, it will have 6.6% of GDP. 17. Senegal. 2022, it will have 5.5%, while in 2023, it will have 10.8% of GDP. 18. Djibouti. In 2022, it will have 5.5%, while in 2023, it will have 6.0% of GDP. 19. Mali. In 2022, it will have 5.3%, while in 2023, it will have 5.0% of GDP. 20. Mozambique. In 2022, it will have 5.3%, while in 2023, it will have 12.6% of GDP. 21. Libya. In 2022, it will have 5.3%, while in 2023, it will have 5.5% of GDP. 22. Egypt. 2022, it will have 5.2%, while in 2023, it will have 5.6% of GDP. 23. Uganda. In 2022, it will have 5.1%, while in 2023, it will have 6.6% of GDP. 24. Tanzania. In 2022, it will have 5.1% of GDP, while in 2023, it will have 5.5% of GDP. 25. Mauritania. 2022, it will have 5.0%, while in 2023, it will have 8.6% of GDP. 26. Eritrea. In 2022, it will have 4.8%, while in 2023, it will have 3.8% of GDP. 27. Madagascar. In 2022, it will have 4.8%, while in 2023, it will have 5.1% of GDP. 28. Liberia. In 2022, it will have 4.7%, while in 2023, it will have 4.9% of GDP. 29. Botswana. In 2022, it will have 4.7%, while in 2023, it will have 4.4% of GDP. 30. Cameroon. In 2022, it will have 4.6%, while in 2023, it will have 4.9% of GDP. 31. Burundi. In 2022, it will have 4.2%, while in 2023, it will have 4.7% of GDP. 32. Central African Republic. In 2022, it will have 4.0%, while in 2023, we have 5.0%. 33. Guinea-Bissau. In 2022, we have 4.0%, while in 2023, we have 5.0% of GDP. 34. Gabon. In 2022, we have 3.9%, while in 2023, we have 3.2% of GDP. 35. Somalia. In 2022, we have 3.3%, while in 2023, we have 3.6% of GDP. 36. Comoros. In 2022, we have 3.8%, while in 2023, we have 3.7% of GDP. 37. Namibia. In 2022, we have 3.6%, while in 2023, we have 3.1% of GDP. 38. Sudan. In 2022, we have 3.5% of GDP, while in 2023, we have 5.0% of GDP. 39. Tunisia. In 2022, we have 3.3%, while in 2023, we have 2.5% of GDP. 40. Morocco. In 2022, we have 3.1%, while in 2023, we have 3.7% of GDP. 41. Zimbabwe. In 2022, we have 3.1%, while in 2023, we have 3.0% of GDP. 42. Malawi. In 2022, we have 3.0%, while in 2023, we have 4.5% of GDP. 43. Sao Tome and Principe. In 2022, we have 2.9% of GDP, while in 2023, we have 3.3% of GDP. 44. Nigeria. In 2022, we have 2.7%, while in 2023, we have 2.7% of GDP. 45. Chad. 2022, we have 2.4%, while in 2023, we have 2.5% of GDP. 46. Angola. In 2022, it will have 2.4%, while in 2023, we have 3.3% of GDP. 47. Republic of Congo. In 2022, it will have 2.3%, while in 2023, we have 3.3% of GDP. 48. South Africa. In 2022, it will have 2.2%, while in 2023, we have 1.4% of GDP. 49. Algeria. In 2022, you have 1.9%, while in 2023 you have 1.7% of GDP. 50. Eswatini. In 2022 you have 1.7%, while in 2023 you have 1.8% of GDP. 51. Lesotho. In 2022 you have 1.6%, while in 2023 you have 1.6% of GDP. 52. Zambia. In 2022 you have 1.1%, while in 2023 you have 1.3% of GDP. 53. Equatorial Guinea. In 2022, it will have negative 5.6%, while in 2023, it will have negative 1.5% of GDP. 54. Ethiopia. In 2022, it is not known, while in 2023, it is not also known. Thanks for watching. If you do like the video, please do subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and don't forget to share the video as well. Till next video, stay blessed, love you all.